Connie Mullum has worked at the GM Cami plant in Ingersoll for almost a decade, but we met with her as she put together a quilt at home rather than assembling vehicles. Mullum was indefinitely laid off in February and now devastated to hear the electric van she hoped to go back to building is being scrapped.
This is heartbreaking.
Mullum and her husband have 2 adult sons living at home, and she fears she may never work at the plant again, worried about the tough financial decisions they'll have to make as a family.
I think that's the part that's stressing us both out more, is like, okay, what are we going to do? What's next? Where can we cut more corners?
General Motors delivering the news to workers this morning that it's ending production of its BrightDrop electric delivery vans. When they were launched in 2021, they were heralded as being part of GM's all-electric future. The provincial and federal governments invested millions to make it happen. But sales of the vans flopped, and GM says it simply couldn't afford to make vehicles that aren't selling.
The market hasn't developed to the levels that we expected. And then we have to be responsive to that as a responsible business.
Production is not being moved elsewhere. And as for whether this had anything to do with U.S. tariffs,
I can categorically say that this has nothing to do with tariffs.
The announcement comes a week after Stellantis said it was moving production of the Jeep Compass from Brampton, Ontario to Illinois. GM noting it's still got production happening in St. Catharines and Oshawa and says it has no plans to close the Ingersoll plant. Instead, it says it's working to find another vehicle.
They were adamant that the plant is not closing. There will be no more BrightDrop product, but they are looking for another product to fill the void. And as of right now, that's as much as we know.
But workers do worry with the U.S. tariffs in place, it may make it much harder to get a replacement.